all of you look so happy. It's because you're in a relationship, right? Yeah. Just a show of hands, how many of you are like in happy, committed, healthy relationships? Oh my God, that's so beautiful. Yeah, it's just my parents are getting a divorce, so I forgot what love looks like. I'm just kidding. Okay, I didn't forget what love looks like. I just haven't seen it in a while. Woo! And that's what I like to call turning your pain into a joke. Do that, and you won't ever feel pain again. That's right, laugh away the pain. Okay, so maybe we can't laugh away the pain, but we should learn to laugh with it. Because according to a study published in Communication Quarterly, learning the art of being funny can actually improve coping in various environments. This study found that college students who were able to laugh at their anxieties and pressures were better equipped to deal with stressful work schedules, full class loads, and a slew of extracurricular activities. And I can definitely speak to this because I laughed my way through an overwhelming 30-pound gain freshman year like nobody's business. We so often view the use of humor in stressful and tragic situations as a way to hide our true feelings, when in reality, humor is just as much part of the grieving and coping process as anything else. And this whole time, my 7th grade teacher told me that I needed to stop hiding behind a wall of humor and face my demons head on. Well, you probably shouldn't talk about demons in public school, miss. And look who's giving a TED Talk now. I have always believed humor was a powerful tool. But it wasn't until the last couple of years that I really realized how powerful it was. No, I don't have a tragic life-altering story because I'm 20, white, and my parents pay for college. But I have had to come to a couple difficult realizations. Like, the world doesn't owe me anything. My parents are just people. And an anxiety attack can really just sneak up on me when I'm least expecting it. All things that I unfortunately am not learning alone. And although it is one of the best ways to deal with difficult experiences we're having, talking about stuff is really hard. That's why having humor as a tool to create more effective communication is so important. Now, humor is not the only way to grieve and cope, but it is a productive one. A lot more productive than tequila shots out of a kitchen ladle. Now, not everyone can go ahead and just laugh at their pain. Well, I can, but that's because I traded my feelings to Satan for talent. But I firmly believe that everyone can trade their feelings to Satan for talent. Okay, but really, when is the appropriate time to start laughing? Right now, go! Yes, you are grieving well, my children. But really, some of you might be sitting in your chairs like, Maddie, what? Oh, I was just going to say that I don't really think I'm that funny, and I don't think that I can laugh at my pain like that. Well, interrupting audience member, that's where you're wrong. Because all you have to do is be open to laughing at yourself or your situation. For example, when I was 8, my mom accidentally ran over my dog the same day that I had gymnastics practice. And as an 8-year-old, losing the first thing that I had ever loved was a pretty traumatic experience. However, when I imagine 8-year-old me, very chubby, very cross-eyed, sobbing hysterically as I attempt to do somersaults with very poor form, might I add, across an entire gymnasium, I laugh pretty hard. And so did all of you. A seemingly unlikely group of Syrian refugees used a similar method in a little more impactful of a way when they founded Refugees TV. In an environment that is often poorly portrayed by the media, Refugee TV makes fun of reporters and journalists and all those videos that make first world people go, oh my God, that's like so sad, with SNL-type skits. The comedic Refugee TV not only allows these individuals to cope with their situation, but it allows them to cope together. So, what about the things I avoided talking about directly in this talk? How do we collectively joke about police brutality? Or, I don't know, like the systematic racism, homophobia, transphobia, Islamophobia that doesn't believe Black, Latino, immigrant, trans, gay lives matter? I don't have a joke for that. But that's okay, because I might never have a joke for that. But there are plenty of people out there who are a lot funnier than me and have plenty to say on these topics. So let's listen to them. Whichever way we choose to grieve and cope with personal or national tragedies, we can't let the fear, the anger, the loss, the anxiety, the general discomfort, or the feeling like we are being headbutted in the stomach by a goat, we can't let any of these feelings take us over. Because if we can't take a moment to laugh at the challenges that we experience together, then they win. And we become isolated and unable to tackle these issues with humor or at all. So I hope that after this talk, you guys are all thinking of the most traumatic thing that's ever happened to you in your life and laughing. Okay, that's a lot. Nobody's ever been that changed by a TED Talk. But if you're still having problems understanding this whole idea, you can just tweet your tragedies at me, because I am always looking for new material. Thank you.